afternoon here at the JL Ranch, where I am walking out to find sweet Caroline. I got her baba, and then we'll make our way over to feed these horses. I hope you guys are having a beautiful afternoon. Things are going okay here. Busy, it's been a busy day. I hear her. I think I do. Don't see her quite yet. Oh, I see her. Let me turn on my water. I'll go ahead and fill this water up while I'm over. Oh, the horses are lined up to eat. Let me see here. And, all right, water's on. Come on, Caroline. Come on, sweetie. Come on, love. Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. See what happens when your days just run together? I'm saying good morning right here before dark. Caroline. Come on, sweetie. She's like, Dad, don't embarrass me right now. I was hanging out with my new friends. Calamity Jane is my new friend. I was hanging out with her. And Dad's going to come embarrass me. Caroline, you want to eat? She goes, of course I want to eat, you big galoot, but just don't scream it out to everybody. Don't scream it out to everybody. Gosh, Lee, Daddy. Gosh, Lee. Baby, what do you mean, gosh, Lee? What's gosh, Lee mean? You know what I mean. Come here, let's eat. Come here, love. Come here, sweetie. I'm trying to put the phone down. Come here. Come here, babe. People come see you. Look. Look what I got. I got your baba. Hi. Hi, sweetie. What a pretty girl you are. And I feel your little horns. I feel your little nubs coming out. Oh, sweet baby. Jesus, you're such a sweet girl. And I love you so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do love you so much. Uh-oh. What's wrong? You playing with Christmas? Here. Is it too hot? You don't feel hungry? Ouch. 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 There you go. She's playing. She's just playing with her food. You not hungry? No, ma'am. You don't act like you're very hungry. You just want to play. Ouch. You don't act too hungry. You act like you just want to play. You just want to play? It's too hot. There you go. No. All right. I'll bring it back later, okay? I'll bring it back later, I promise. She's not eating her entire baba. I don't think that she wants it right now. It may be a little bit too warm. Let's go ahead and feed the horse. Ouch, ouch, Caroline. Now, if you want it, eat it. You can't be running up in me like that. I'll let the water cool. I may have put too much hot water. Hi, Norma Jean. Oh, Caroline. So, friends, how are you all? I'll come back. I'll leave this bottle sitting right here. She only ate that much, but she does have an appetite. I think maybe the bottle's too hot. I think I may have filled it with too much hot water. And so she's just she doesn't really have an appetite for a hot baba. All right, well, let's walk in here with these wildlings and see how they do. Thank you guys for jumping on and joining me. I know you got so many things you could be doing today, and I appreciate your time. I really do. Thank you, Ivy. Move. No, you're not going out. Move. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, sweet Ivy. Hey, buddy. Hi, Roman. Everyone looks great. Now I'm going to change this water over. Look out. We're going to take this water out of this bucket. Ah! And I'll move it over here to the other one. Guys, give me one moment. I'm working with one hand. Lester's working with one hand. Could y'all imagine that if I only had one hand and I still had the video, I'd be working with no hands? If I had something happen to me, like an accident, and I only had one hand, like really, but I still had the video, I would not be the one-handed farmer anymore. I would be like the no-handed farmer, the guy with no hands. The farmer with no hands. Rita, Rita, Rita. Baby, we're not spraying you down right now. I guess we are. I guess we are spraying you down. I guess we're spraying Rita down. We're going to end up losing all of our light, Rita. We're going to lose all of our light by spraying you down. Okay. Let's go to the barn and eat, okay? Let's go get a bite to eat. Come on. I'm putting the water here into the water trough where it can't splash itself out of there. Come on, Rita. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's all go to our rooms. Come on. Come on, everybody. Let's all go to our rooms and get a bite to eat. Come on, friends. Easy, Rita, easy. Now, all of the stalls should be opened from earlier. Let me walk in and turn my lights on right quick. And then hopefully everyone will make their way to a room without too many problems here. You guys leave Daddy's phone alone. Y'all go to your room. All right. Come on, phone. Come on. Come on in, big guy. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on, Ron. Let's go. Who's next? Come on. Come on, Dawn. Over here, Stormy. Come on. Come on, Stormy. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Right here, friend. Come on. Come on. Come on, friend. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, friend. Let's go. Come on. Everyone go to a room. If you don't go to the room, you're not able to eat. Do I have to walk you guys to your rooms? Do I have to walk you to your rooms? Come on, Bucky Boos. Look out, Talus. No, Talus. No, sir. Come on, Buckies. You're okay. Talus, you leave him alone. Move. Come on, Buckies. Come on. Move. Ivy, move. Ivy, move. Sweet. Salty sweet. Come on, Ivy. Brown. Here's over here, love. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Right over here. Come on, Rita. Right there, Dallas. Dallas, right here. Come on. Rita, that's not your spot. Go to your room. Come on, Gemma. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on, sweetie. Come on, baby. Come on. Gemma. Come on, Gemma. Let's go. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Come on, Gemma. Over here. Yeah. Come on, sweetie. Rita, go to your room. Come on. No, ma'am. Come on. Come on. Right here. Gemma, go to your room. Gemma, come to your room. Come on. Rita, stay in there. Rita, stay in there. Rita! Rita! Get back in your room! Rita, get back in your room. Rita, get back into your room. Get back in that room. No, ma'am. Back. Back. Back it up, sister. Come on, Val. Come on, Val, over here. Come on, Val. Everyone settle down. Come on, Val. Come into your room, please. Come on. Go to your room. Come on. Come on, love. Come on, Val. Come on, baby girl. Come on. All right, back it up, Roman. Back it up. Back it up, brother. Come in. Here you go. Good boy. Rita, settle down. Everybody has to settle down a little bit. Look. Here we go. I'm coming. Back up, sweetie. Here. I'm coming, Bucky. Daddy's coming. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. I had to leave y'all sitting for so long. I want to get a another bowl to put in here with Ivy and Bucky's because there's only one bowl in that room. Only one feed trough. All right, look out, sweet baby. I'm coming in. Back up, love. Back it up, sweetie. Come here. Come over here. Come over here. I'm trying to pour with one hand. Hey, you're pushing me. Don't push, Daddy. Doesn't this feel like a real stable? I know it sounds kind of dumb to you all. It is a stable, Lester, but doesn't it feel like a real stable? It like feels like a real stable. Here, hold on, let me in. Come over here. It feels like a real stable. Like a real stable. You know how Pinocchio felt like a real boy? And you're like, Pinocchio was a real boy, Lester. No, he wasn't, y'all. He really wasn't a real boy. But he felt like one. All right. What I'm going to do is set this inside here. Come here. Listen, you guys got to settle down. There are 2 bowls in there, and I need one of them out. Guys, I'm gonna need my hands for this one here. I'm gonna need my hands for this job. If I can kill these 2 or a rambunctious crowd. Back it up, here. Back it up, sister. Here. Here. Now look, settle down. Settle down. Now here's your food right now. No ma'am. Come on. Come on out. Oh, you can't stand right there. Come stand over here. Go stand over there. Go. All right. Everybody's fed. Pinocchio was a real boy, Lester. Guys, no, he wasn't. Pinocchio was not a real boy. I'll tell you what, though, these do feel like real stables. Thank y'all for being a part of that experience with me. It's always funner and gooder when you do stuff with those you love and care about. We will come back out in a little bit to let these guys. Oh, are you done? You want? He's like, hold on a minute. Hold on. Was there extra in that bucket? Well, there was. There was a little bit of extra in my bucket. Would you like it? He's like, I can see and I can smell extra in that bucket. Well, yes, Roman, there was a little bit extra, and I'm glad that you noticed that. Back up. Back up, and I'll pour it over here for you. Here, come here. Here. There you go. Ain't gonna hurt him none, guys. He's a big guy. He's a big guy, and sometimes those big guys need a little bit more than the average guy. Look at that. All right, so you're all going to remind me to come let these horses out. All I'm going to do, I could just stick around for a little bit. They only need probably 5 minutes or so, but I don't want to rush Ivy, and that's what's going to happen. If I let them out too soon, the first one out is going to rush Ivy off of her food. So instead, what I'm going to do is walk over and turn this water off. I just turned off the water right there at the horse stable trough. I tell you what, this is actually a chance for me to take a deep breath. Did y'all hear it? In a weird way, I actually look forward to this time of day because it's almost over. Isn't that crazy? You look forward to this time of day because you know it's almost over. I'm gonna fill this water trough here up. Yeah, I know Jamie went live earlier. I was not able to watch it. So let me reach into my pocket here and pull out a pair of glasses. I got a little flimsy pair here. I got a little flimsy pair of glasses in my pocket. So is there anybody who was able to catch Jamie's live? And I'm just wondering how much of, if anything, she told you all. How much of anything did Jamie tell you all? And don't lie to me. Please don't lie to me. Okay, so you're saying she said nothing. She's exhausted. You're saying she's exhausted. So Jamie said nothing personal. Okay, thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. That means that I will also not say a whole lot of anything, okay? Let me wipe my lens. Have you guys been blurry the whole time? It's been blurry the whole time for you guys and I had no idea. All right. Well, last thing that I said yesterday about it was the fact that I says it's possible that come this time tomorrow, which would be today, you might be calling me P-Pop. And so I will say that as of right now, I am still not P-Pop. Okay? I am not P-Pop. So doesn't the lady named Carol feel foolish for going on to my dad's live telling everybody that we have the baby? Poor my dad. Poor Pawpaw. So guys, don't run off doing mess like that. Don't you think that Jamie, with such joy and excitement, will be the first one to come on and tell you guys when there's a baby here? And don't you think that Jamie will be the one to come on and take pictures with this beautiful baby? And don't you know that Jamie is the one that stopped halfway to Illinois to get her nails done? In the middle of nowhere to get her nails done. And does anyone know why Jamie would have stopped halfway between here and Illinois to get her nails done? She wanted her nails done so that she could take pictures with, at some point, a baby, and her nails would look pretty, because that's important for a woman. And so do not be the weirdo to go to someone else's channel saying that there's a baby. Carol, I don't mind calling you by name. And if you're embarrassed, well, you should be, because I asked you last night not to rush to things. Allow Jamie to tell her story when it happens. All I'm saying is that we're on baby watch. But baby watch can last a long time, guys. Baby watch can last a long time. So why go off and tell my dad and tell my dad's audience that there's a baby? Because there ain't. All right, let me go ahead and cut this water here off. Boy, this hose gets to dancing around. Boy. Okay, I know, I'm so glad y'all didn't see that. This hose got to snaking itself around. Whew. Okay. All right, so I am debating on if I can try to give Caroline the rest of that baba right quick, because she only drank a little bit, and I think it's because I made the water too hot. Now it's getting dark, and I know that you all may have a really hard time seeing anything, but what I can do is walk over. If Caroline will follow me, I'll walk her into the barn and try to feed her there by the light, by the tractor. Hey, Caroline. That's not her there, is it? She's over here, I think. Hey, Caroline. I'm walking towards the red barn where we have some light. And I also have a doggy door that Caroline can go into. Now, I'll tell you one more thing that Caroline may not want to have this bottle because of. Today, I noticed her eating on this green hay. Yes, Caroline was in the barn during her midday baba, and she was eating that green hay right there in front of you. Look. Hey, come here. Show them. They don't believe me. Caroline was eating this green hay. This is alfalfa. You don't want to show them? She goes, I already had a belly full of that, and it made my tummy hurt. Okay, well, let's not have any more. Come here. I got your baba. Let me set this phone down here. Guys, give me a moment. Uh-oh. Caroline, come eat, sweetie. She's doing it again. Caroline's eating the green hay. I told y'all she's a big girl. I told you she's a big girl. Caroline, come eat your baba, sweetie. Come have some baba. All right, well, you can see for yourself that she does not want baba. Come here, love. Daddy's worried about you not eating your baba. You got to eat your baba, baby. Come here. Come here. Baby, come over here and get this baba from Daddy. Come here. Don't play. Caroline, stop playing. Just come get your baba. Because I worry about you. Please. Caroline. Baby, come here. All right. I'm not going to worry a lot about it. I'm not going to let it just eat at me. I think she's fine. Caroline can make up her own decisions, and she's choosing not to eat the baba, and I promise you at this point, it's not too hot. And now that I'm realizing, I don't think it was too hot the first time. I think that she was just full. She ate about a quarter of the baba, and I think that she's full. She's fine. She doesn't have a desire to have any more. Hey, watch this, though. What's going to happen if I give a half a flake of hay to Loretta, who's right outside this door? Here, Loretta. Here, Loretta. Come here, sweetie. There. Loretta's going to love that. Loretta's going to love that green hay. Oh, she is. Oh, she's loving it. Look at her stretch out there. Look at Loretta stretch out and look pretty. Loretta, you stretched out and look pretty. You're all stretched out looking pretty. Caroline sure loves you. Caroline's on the inside of the gate, as you can see. Hey there, Chrissy. Well, hello there, Chrissy. Did you come to see Caroline? Look, Caroline, it's Chrissy. Get down, Chrissy. Don't be silly. Christmas, you come to love Caroline? She's like, come on, Caroline, let's play like the old days. That was 3 days. Y'all played for 3 days, okay? So all y'all did was played for 3 days. Caroline's like, what in the world has gotten into you, Christmas? You need to settle down. She does need to settle down. All right, guys, well, I'm not going to force Caroline to eat this baba. She's completely fine right there, hanging out, doing what she's doing. All right, we're not going to bother her. All right, come on, Chrissy. I love you, sweetie. Now, it's not too late. I'll be around for a bit. So I can try this baba one last time before I leave here. But if you guys want, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and walk out to the horse stables first and let them out. I'm going to turn my waters off here, my main water valve, turn that water off. And we'll go ahead and walk out now and let all the horses out. And then when we come back, if you want, I'd be more than happy to walk inside the RV with you for a minute. I would love to invite you in. Oh, turning the waters off over here. I know it's dark, guys, and I do not have a flashlight with me. I'm just feeling my way around. Lester's just feeling his way around. Hey, you don't believe me, but Caroline and Loretta are over there eating on that green hay together. I promise you they are. I can see them from here. I'm watching them. Caroline and Loretta are both eating on that half flake of green hay together, and it's the cutest thing. There we go. Hey, before I completely just leave the subject, I do want to say thank you to a number. Uh-oh. That's a sound that a cow makes when you can't, or when she can't find her baby. She's calling her baby to her. That's nothing major. She did it one time. I'm sure baby's fine. There were a number of people. There were a number of people on my dad's channel who was telling Miss Carol that she doesn't know what she's talking about, and that's not true, and that Jamie would make that announcement when it happens. So I'm not trying to say that the entirety of my dad's channel was a whole bunch of peep hats, because they're not. As a matter of fact, there were more people on there who were saying that that's not true, and that people should not be spreading misinformation or disinformation until it actually happens. So much respect to you folks. All right, guys, at this point, we're going to start letting horses out. And I'm going to ask you just, oh my God, look at Rita's gate. Rita's trying to open her own gate. Look at Rita's gate. Rita, sweet baby Jesus. Rita's gate, her latch is broke, okay? Come on. Rita's latch is broke on her gate. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix it. But Rita, come on out of there. Come on, I'm gonna close the gate behind you so no one can go in there and be mean to anybody. Come on out of there, come on. Come on, come on out, come on. Come on, go get you some water, come on. Come on, love, get some water. All right, Val is officially out. I'm gonna close her gate. So now, no one can go inside of her stall and start arguing and fighting with each other. Roman, come on, bud. Come on, big guy. Come on out, big handsome. Come on out, handsome guy. Come on. I actually enjoy watching the horses come out as much as watching them go inside. And I'm wondering if you feel the same way. Do you also enjoy watching the horses get the gates open and have a chance to come out and look around? Some don't want to. Roman's completely content to hang out for a bit. Val, if you go in there, he might kick at you, sweetie. That's why I don't like this to happen. I don't like it when the stalls are open, because even though there's no food and there's no food aggression, there is that possessiveness of knowing that this is my room and don't come in here. And I just don't want to have anyone get kicked. Okay, Rita. Sweet baby Jesus, Daddy loves you so much. Oh, I love this girl. God, I love her more than anything in the world. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. Come on out, sweetie. Sweet Rita. Her gate is broke, all right? And it will not stay latched. And I got to find a way. God, I'm trying to tie it back. I don't want anyone to go in there. I'm trying to find a way to make it to where no one gets hurt by going into a stall and not being able to find their way back out. Come on, Tally. Come on, Tallis. Come on. Rita, look at her looking for trouble. She's just looking for trouble with anybody. Thank you, Tally. Roman's out, Talus is out, Val's out, and so is Sweet Rita. Everyone's coming out. That's 4. Roman, I'm behind you. Don't kick at me. I'm going to close your door. Talus, you guys be sweet over there. All right, we're moving on down. Guys, we're going to move on down. Stormy, you ready, sweetie? Come on, love. Come on, sweet girl. Come on out, beautiful. Roman, don't come this way. Come on out, baby. You got to be real careful what you're doing here. You got a lot of horses coming out, okay? Not all horses would leave their stalls immediately. Roman, don't come over here. Watch your hiney, sweetie. Sweetie, watch your hiney. Roman, you don't have to come up. There's nothing to come over here for. He's like, well, hold on a minute. How is it you're going to tell the master not to come down? There's nothing to come over here for. Oh, no, there is. There's still food in this bucket. Hey, nope. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No. Oh, golly gee, Whitakers. I just got myself pushed into a corner. I had the water trough over on one side. And I had, Roman, there's no food in this bucket. It's empty. So what happened was, just like I was afraid, Rita come out and she walked. Rita walked Ivy out of here. Or in essence, told her to beat it. Ivy left. Rita began to eat that food. Rita, be sweet. Rita then began to eat the food until Talus came out. Then Talus came over and walked Rita away. Come on, Gemma. Rita, please go on out of here. Please, baby, please. Gemma, you just... Rita. Rita, put your ears pretty, sweetie. And then Talus came out and ran Rita out. And then I let Stormy out, and then Roman began to walk. Roman walked over here to get a drink. Roman just came to get a drink. All Roman wanted was a drink, okay? He just wanted the drink, right? Just wanted the drink. I'm letting Bucky's out, and you're gonna leave him. You're gonna let him be. Bucky's go right on through there. See, this is really dangerous here. I can't open the gate to the inside. If Bucky's would back up, I will back. If Bucky's can back all the way up, this will give us a lot more space. Roman, you're not going to turn your hiney around towards him. You're not turning your hiney towards him. No, you're not. Rita, leave that gate alone. Rita, Bucky's is walking out of here. Be sweet to him. Rita, don't come back over here. Prim, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Okay, last but not least is Sweet Prim. Okay, back up, baby. Back up. Rita, make some room for Sweet Prim. Rita, make some room for Prim. There we go. There we go, everybody. All horses and the pony have all been released. Talus, stop eating dirt. Stop eating dirt, okay? Talus, you're going to choke on dirt. That'd just be a horrible thing to do. Our special horse chokes on dirt. Hey, you back? She's like, well, I needed some water. I needed a drink, gosh darn it. I had to get a drink, don't I? Yes, you do. Guys, we have 3 water troughs in this pasture, so this is not the only water that they had to drink on. Okay? Everybody's okay? Everybody's good. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and walk on around this side of the barn, walk myself out of here. And if you're asking why I've not spread that dirt yet, I don't have an excuse besides I've just been busy. Okay? All right, now it's going to get real dark, and you're not going to see anything. And I can't see anything. All I can do is hear horse hooves if they run up behind me. But I'm walking towards the light. Oh no, here comes Rita. Here comes Rita. Not the horse you want to meet in the dark alley. Rita is not the horse you want to meet in a dark alley, okay? Think about that for a minute. That's not something you probably would have ever said before, but if you think about it for a minute, Rita is not the kind of horse you want to meet in the dark pasture. And y'all know that it's true. You probably would not mind meeting any other horse in a dark pasture, but you would not want to meet Rita in a dark pasture. And lo and behold, I come around that back side of that barn, and here she comes. I could see her eyes and her smile. That's all I could see were her eyes and her smile. And I'm like, uh-oh, not who I wanted to meet in the back side of this dark pasture. Okay. Well, guys, we made it. We made it to the other side. I do believe we're homebound now. There's my baba where I left it, and all is good. Horses have all been released. Waters have all been turned off. So there's no reason to be worried about any gates being left open. Alrighty. Now I'm going to simply walk around these rocks over to the door of the RV and invite you guys inside for a minute if you want to come inside. You don't have to. If you came only for the animals, and that's completely fine, the animal portion of tonight's video is now over. I'm going to leave this baba, and I'll come out before I leave and make one last attempt to feed Caroline the rest of it. But she may not want it. I'm coming, sweetie. Oh, guys, I made the first part of my video today. The new advertisement. It won't play until next week or later this week. So what I did was, remember what I told you I was going to do? I come and I set that generator right here, and I took all of these appliances from around the house, things that I would want to have if the power was to go out. What things would I need to have? What 9 things would I want to have with me? And I came by and I set them all right there, and I did it, guys. I did it. I set everything up, and I turned everything on, and it was a really, really neat video. Come on, girls. There we go. All my girls are in. All right, let me set you all over here on my fancy tripod, if you don't mind. I'll get you on the fancy tripod. And then I'll also turn on my special mood light. There we go. I'll turn you around to face me. And now let me get me a water bottle. Someone spilled food all over the floor. I have nothing carbonated. I have nothing. There is nothing carbonated here. None. Nothing. I'm gonna put, golly gee, there goes the food bowl everywhere. Trixie just spilled food. Did y'all hear it? Food just went all across the floor. She got spooked. And when she got spooked, her food shot all across the floor. There we go. And now Stella is having to eat the food off the floor. So what I was saying was I have nothing carbonated. I need some caffeine in my system, but I don't really drink coffee at night. But I was going to pick up the food bowl and fill it to the top so that they could eat. And if she didn't look behind her and see me coming and get spooked, and then she took off and knocked the entire food bowl, and now there's food, dry dog food, all over the floor. But as you can hear, Stella's eating it. That's my Stella. Stella's gonna eat it up. Cheers, friends. Cheers. Yeah, I've never been one to drink coffee at night, but I'll tell you what I will do. I'll have me a Dr. Pepper or a Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero in a heartbeat. Hey, everybody. Hey, Alan. Alan says, I need a cup of coffee and a cigarette. Whew. I'll tell you what, Alan, I have never smoked. I've never smoked. So I have puffed, but I've never inhaled, okay? Just so you all know, I've puffed aplenty. Can we just say that? I've puffed aplenty, but I've never inhaled. But I don't knock guys who do smoke. That's just never been my thing. I've just never really cared for cigarettes. But what I used to love is the smell of a cigar. Well, that's just what Bill Clinton said, Lester. Well, it's possible, guys. It's possible. I have puffed I love the smell of cigar smoke. But what I don't like is to have the taste of that, in the aftertaste in my mouth. So I hate the aftertaste of smoke in my mouth the next day. And then my dad was a smoker. My dad smoked the majority of his life. And then I would say maybe around my age he quit. I don't know how he quit, and I don't know what made him quit. I will suspect that it was his dad and his mom both dying of lung cancer. Why he quit smoking? You'd have to ask my dad that to find out for sure. I don't think my dad's ever talked about why he quit smoking. But a really sad part of the Morrow story that you may not know is that my grandfather on my dad's side smoked. He smoked cigarettes, and then he began to smoke a pipe. He loved to pack that pipe, and he'd smoke that pipe. And boy, that house smelled good. I tell you what, that house smelled so good with that cigar smoke. That's just, I like it. Even though many of you may not. I like the smell of the pipe. But my dad's dad, my grandfather, you know, around the 80s, the 90s, they began to talk a whole lot about cigarette smoke and the dangers and the cancers and all the things. And do you know that we sometimes used to laugh and scoff? I hate saying this. I feel horrible about saying this now. But we sometimes would laugh. These commercials would come on about cigarette smoke and the dangers of cigarette smoke. And my grandpa would be packing his pipe, and he'd be saying, I've smoked my entire life and I've never had anything. And I remember hearing him said that over and over and over. I mean, he said that all the time. And it wasn't until one day that my grandpa, who had to take care of his mother-in-law because she had then gotten old and gone crazy. And she didn't know where she was at. She was lost. And so whenever my grandmother would go to work and my grandpa, who was already retired, would stay home to take care of his mother-in-law, we called her Ma. Sometimes Ma would escape. She'd get crazy and she'd escape. I'm not making this up. This is all true. I swear on it. And so Pops went to chase Ma down the road one day. And at that point, Plum Grove was a very small town, guys. Very small town, no cars, just very few houses, just some of the established residents who lived there. Small town. But Pops went to chasing Ma down the road. She was running for it. Didn't know where she was running, but she was running for it. And Pops went to chase her down. And whenever a lot like Jake's neighbor, whenever Pops caught up to her, he and Ma got into it. Well, not my grandpa, but Ma got to hitting on him like this, just hitting him, trying to escape. And she ended up hitting him in the jaw, somewhere over here. And it ended up swelling up, and it began to kind of like, I'm just going to call it a laceration. I don't know if there's a better term. I don't really know. But it ended up getting so swollen that it busted open, and it would not heal. And so my dad, finally, they decided to take Pops into the doctor several weeks later. And at that point, they did whatever, and they discovered that he had cancer. Oh boy. And not just cancer, guys. He had cancer over his entire body. Now, this is a man who was already in his 80s, had cancer, and he was just eat up with it. Just eat up with it. And he never had any idea. He had no idea until that day. But I'll tell you what, it was not long after he got cancer, or once he was diagnosed with having all that cancer, that he began to feel the effects of it. And it's crazy to me how, now, maybe he felt bad for years. I don't know. I don't know if he felt bad all these years leading up to it. I don't know how people know when they have cancer. But he never knew he had it. He woke up every day and did what he would always do. And then the day that he got hit in the mouth and it festered up, ended up bursting, and he goes and have it looked at finally, it was cancer, and it was all over him. So it wasn't long. Here's the crazy thing. After my grandpa found out that he had cancer, it wasn't long at all before it ate him all the way up until he passed. And then, if you want to know what's sad, and this is the saddest thing about that. Now remember, Pops, my grandpa, smoked his entire life. Nanny, which is my grandmother, who never smoked, not many years after my grandpa had passed, and we had him buried there at on the property in our little private family cemetery, Nanny starts feeling bad, and she goes to the doctor to find out that, guess what? She also has cancer. Secondhand smoke, guys. The secondhand smoke of her living in that house with my grandpa all them years, all the cigarettes, all the pipes he would light up and smoke right there in the house. And Nanny, my grandmother, who's sitting there breathing all of that, was also eat up with cancer. Yes, secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is what they call it. And so Nanny tried the chemo and the radiation and all the things, but it was just too far gone. And so they ended up putting Nanny on a hospice, and she died also from cancer. And I think that may have been when my dad stopped smoking. I think that my dad, seeing that his dad and his mom both sit there and died within 10 years of each other, was just enough to say, you know what, I ain't going to do this to my family. So, hey, I'll tell you what, I know people who've tried to stop smoking for years and haven't been able to give it up. Some of you on here now might be saying you've tried to give it up for years and can't. I don't know. But that was enough to make my dad give it up, and thank God he did. So I can't remember my dad having a cigarette in a while. I do sometimes think that when Pops, now Pops this is my mom's dad. We also called him Pops. Whenever they moved over, and Mom and Dad got them a little place there beside them after they began to get too old to take care of themselves. Mom and Dad took care of them, and Pops would smoke. P-Pat never would, but my Pops did. And I sometimes think that every once in a while I would catch my dad and old Pops, his father-in-law, having a cigarette together. And then P-Pat hated that my grandpa smoked, so my mom and dad would have to sneak him cigarettes. He'd come over to the house, and my mom would say, "Hey, I'm going to go shopping. Do you need anything? Could you slip me a pack of Camel?" And so my mom would have to go in and buy him a pack of Camel, and then they would hide them out my dad's shop. They would hide those Camel cigarettes out in my dad's shop. And then whenever they would see my grandpa sometimes sneak out of the house and walk to my dad's shop, they knew where he was going. He was going to go sneak him a cigarette. And I think my dad would sometimes sneak out with them, and they would have one together. But it was, at that point, it wasn't like a habit. It was just like
a social smoke, if that makes any sense to you, like socially smoking. A lot of us, how many of you guys socially drink? Anyone here social drink? Like a social drinker? So I will admit that I'm a social drinker, and I'm not embarrassed to admit that. I do not keep alcohol just laying around. I'm not the kind of guy to go by and have a beer every day or a six-pack every day. Never. But I will say that if I'm at a event or if I go somewhere like to a comedy club, that I won't buy 2 or 3 beers while I'm there. Or if I'm doing something special, I sometimes won't make me a mixed drink just to have it with you all if I'm not going to be driving. So I am what I think I would call a social drinker, but I'm not a social smoker. Like I said, I've puffed on cigars just for the smell of it and just to get rid of mosquitoes. Yeah, after the, we get lots of hurricanes here, this part of Texas, and sometimes when you have a hurricane come by, you'll lose your lights. Tropical storm, you'll lose your lights. And so one of the worst things ever is when you lose your lights and you're having to pretty much live outdoors, to stay cool. And you're having to sleep outdoors and you're having to do everything outdoors, and mosquitoes. Whoo! So I have found that I would rather and I would puff some cigars and I would just fill the air with cigar smoke and I'd be able to sleep comfy compared to taking a thing of deep woods off and spraying it all over myself. I'd rather have the smoke smell to keep me off the mosquitoes and keep them off of me. So, all right, guys. Well, I guess I have rambled on long enough. Thank you so very much for taking the time to hang out with me this afternoon and doing all the chores, all the stuff. We love you. We're very blessed to have you. I do think it's about time for me to head on over to the other property and put the chickens away. So I'll be doing that. I'm going to continue, guys, to keep Xander, Kendra, and Jamie Cakes in your thoughts and in your prayers. And I guess by now you know that we're going to eventually have ourselves a baby. And I'm saying now, as I sign off for the night, that as of right now, there is no baby. And it will not be me who will announce it when it does happen. It will be Jamie who will announce that to you all. So do not run off to my dad's channel in the morning talking more mess about babies, but I appreciate you guys who will let those people know that you're not just a silent watcher, you're also going to stand up and watch my back whenever people go off and do that riffraff. Alrighty, so thank y'all so much. We're very blessed to have you. It's been a long day, and I am going to sleep well. I promise you that. I apologize for not having the time to do all the videos, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot to take care of. Lots of back and forth driving, guys. Lots of back and forth driving. And that's what is the hardest thing, is joom, 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 joom. And then that just takes more time than what you realize. Alrighty? But we love you. We're blessed to have you. And we will catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Hope to see you guys in the morning for the coffee club. Now, you know that I was a little bit delayed this morning, and things I could not help. But I do enjoy my morning routine with you all, and my afternoon routine, and going live. Hopefully in the morning I'll have some good news to report, but I will not report that until Jamie does first, okay? I promise you that. Sleep well, friends. I love you. Mwah! Them are chef kisses, all right? And those are to you all. Good night, guys. Thank you.